Hey everybody, welcome. I hope you're doing very fabulous. So today I'm going to get back into these two palettes, the Cosmic Brushes Neutrals Cooltrals palette. I'm going to do two eye looks with the neutrals and I'm going to do two eye looks with the Cooltrals. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And for those of you already subscribed, you guys are amazing and wonderful. Thank you very, very much for your support. I have done, let me put this one away. I have done a first impressions using both of these palettes already. I'll link that video below. I just did one eye with the warm palette, the neutrals, and I did one eye with the Cooltrals. But today I really want to get into it. I'm really excited to kind of, use this palette, but here, or both of these palettes anyways, but here is the neutrals. So beautiful, so pretty. I mean, just absolutely stunning. Hold on a second, you guys. I feel like I need to turn up my lamp. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I turned up my lamp. I don't know if that's any better because I can't see. I'm blind no matter what. If my light ring is light or if it's low or if it's high, I can't see either way. But anyway, so here is this beautiful palette. I am going to do two looks, one on this side, one on this side using the neutrals. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet, you guys. But I am excited to get back into it. Let me look at these real quick. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Gentle. I think this is like a green kind of tone. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't really see. Maybe an olive. I don't know. But anyways, I'm using a Refer 16. And let's put that, yeah, ooh, okay, yeah. It's kind of like an olive almost, but not very bright. It's whatever it is, it's beautiful. Green eye look. It's one of my favorites. It really makes the brown eyes pop, these greens here. All right, so what else? What can we do? I feel like I don't want to cover up that green too much because it is kind of a lighter shade, but let's go into this shade right here. It's called Neutrals. I'm using a Refer 13, and you know what? I'll just use the mirror that's in here. Going into neutral. I'm going to start to put that in the crease, and I might, oh, I don't know. Do I want to put it in the outer V or do I want to put something darker in the outer V? I'll wait. I'll wait. Let's put this in the crease. I'll darken up the crease with or the outer V with something else. And then we'll get into the best part, the razzle dazzles. Y'all know I love the razzle dazzles. Okay, gosh, that's really, really pretty. That's beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to take the same Refer 13. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Classy. And I am going to start to darken up the outer V with that shade. Just kind of darken it up. It almost looks like a darker version of the neutrals shade or neutral that I put in the crease there. Ooh, it's so pretty. Take it right on that outer edge right here. And you know what? Why not? I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to take it underneath the lower lash line. Let's get a little bit more here. Yeah. I feel like I'm always darker right here under the lower lash line on the edge of my eye than I am anywhere else. All right. Wow, that's really pretty. All right. So now, brow bone highlight. Brow bone highlight. Where's all my angled brushes? I don't have one. Of all the brushes in here, I don't have it. But as soon as I put the brow bone highlight, I'll find my angled brush. In fact, right here, I found it. This is a Luxie. I don't know what brush because it's too, I can't see it. Let's go into this shade right here. This one is called Chic. And I'm going to put that in the brow bone. Yeah, it's a rose gold handle, and the writing of what the brush is in rose gold. So I can't see it, you guys. Because again, I'm blinded by my light ring. All right, but anyway, so now where's my glitter glue? Oh gosh, don't even tell me I forgot to bring it in here. Did forget. I have to go get it. Hold on. I cannot be without my glitter glue. Okay, I'm back. I got my glitter glue. How can I forget it? Me and glitter glue are best friends. I'm using AOA Studios Tacky Base. I am just going to put it on my finger, and then I will put it on the eyelid here. I'm gonna put some in the inner corner as well, because you know I'm gonna put some there too. All right, so now, oh man, you guys, I know I'm showing it to you upside down, but what? Razzle dazzle. Oh, the choices, you guys, the choices. Okay, so I've got green, I got the brown. What if we went in with the shade right here? It's called Desire. Ooh, and it's a duochrome, maybe even a multi-chrome. We're about to find out. I see the orange, I see the yellow, I see some green in there. So yeah, probably a multi-chrome. All right, let's put it on the eye. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, I see a lot of orange. I'm seeing a little bit of green. Let's bring it into that crease a little bit. I don't mind it going in my crease because my eyes are so hooded. So putting it in the crease and even above my crease a little bit gives the appearance that my eyes are not as hooded as they normally are, or as they actually are. Would you guys like to see a video on how, just like a dedicated video on like how I apply my eyeshadow, even though I know you guys see it all the time, like you see me apply my eyeshadow all the time, but like explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it? Like, would that be something that you guys are interested in? I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here called Glitz. Actually, I'm going to take it on a different finger. Okay, so now that's more of like a, oh, that's a bright yellow. Okay, hold on now here. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit of that in the center of the eye right here, just to brighten that up. Whoa, nice. Okay, I'm just going to take my other finger that I'm not adding anymore, but I'm just taking my pinky. Very, very beautiful. Okay, super nice. All right, so now, what brush is this? It's a Rephr 14 mini. I have to go in there and brighten up. I gotta brighten up that inner corner, but I'm afraid to go into this radiate color because it's so white and so bright, but I'm going for it, you guys. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, let's put that in the inner corner right here. Ooh, okay, that was deceiving. That, I'm looking at it, it looks pink to me. Okay, all right, let's bring it up and over a little bit. Let's put it right here. Man, I see almost like red in there. Wow, that's insane, that shade. It's crazy. I thought it was gonna be very like a white, almost like a snow color or whatever. That's okay. I'm not mad at it at all. It's beautiful. Let's go back into this green shade, Gentle, with my Rephr 16. Yep. I'm going to just add just a little bit. I'm going to kind of just pat things out right here. Kind of meld everything together. But I'm tapping. I'm not rubbing. Because I want things to stay where they are, but I want them to be blended, if that makes any sense at all. That is so super, super beautiful. Okay, so I think I can move on to the eyeliner and the mascara. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna use an Odin's Eye. This is their Soulmane. I know I'm not saying it right. Okay, I'm sorry. Gel liner in 006. It's like a green kind of color. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how that works. If not, I'll go in with like a black or something and go over it. It's no big deal. See if I can even get this in my waterline. Sometimes it's really hard for me to get liner in my waterline because it's so watery. Hence the waterline. No, okay, I'm not liking this. It's just not deep enough. So I'm gonna go in with the Odin's Eye. Again, the Salmaine, I know I'm not saying it right, I'm sorry, gel liner in 014. It is a black, but I don't know if it's like a true black, but it'll look really pretty. Since I left my brown eyeliner somewhere else. Mm. And actually kind of like on top of that green, looks really cool. I know that you guys can't really notice it because it's such a small area, but it looks really pretty. All right, so now let's go with mascara. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick. Okay guys, the mascara is on. It looks so beautiful. It really is just simple, kind of earthy, a little sultry, but not too overboard. Like it's so pretty. So pretty. All right, so now let's see. Can I do a completely different look on this side? But actually, you know, let me clean myself up real quick. I want to use this I definitely want to use this velvet color right here. So why don't we go light? Maybe I'm going to stick with these mattes right here. Okay, let's just do it. Let me stop talking about it. Let me just do it. All right, so how about I go in with Bare right here, B-A-R-E, Bare. And I'm going to take that on a Rephr 15 because it was clean. And I'm going to start to put that in the crease and bring it up as a transition. You guys know my habits. If you've been watching me a while, you know my habits. I don't veer too far off of my, you know, in my safety zone. Well, that shade is really light. Okay, I got to really pick it up. I was tapping too much off, but I keep having to like get back in there. I guess hence the name Bare. They ain't kidding. Okay, that looks just kind of like my skin. But anyways, all right, so I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to go into this shade called Touch, and that's going to go in the crease. Let's see if we can get a little depth out of that one. But again, you know, I wanted to keep this side light, so that's what we're doing. Gosh, so pretty. Those two shades, they're soft, they're subtle, they're blending very beautifully. Let's put a little bit of that in the very pretty. Very pretty. I mean, the mattes blended beautifully on this side too. Now, don't get me wrong. All right, so I need to darken it up just a little bit, I feel like. You know what? How about, I feel like the only, because of the two mattes that I use, they're so soft, they are really delicate, they're really light. My only other choice is to go back into the Nudetrals shade, which I wanted to use other shades, but you guys, everything else is way too dark. I feel like to put on the outer V, it would overshadow those two shades. So the neutrals seem to be a nice medium. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to use. Yeah, do you see how light it is? It's just like a darker version of those two shades. Put it in the crease, take it underneath, lower lash line. Super beautiful, super soft. I'm going to take the first Rephr I was using. I'm not adding any more, but I'm going to blend everything out because y'all know I'm an overblender. That's what I do. So beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb. I am going to take this chic color right here, even though it's got like a pink like undertone to it. I'm going to put that as the brow bone highlight. I think it will still be very beautiful up against these browns. I mean, they are all neutrals. They are all warm tones. So honestly, I just don't think that you can go wrong. Oh, it's so pretty. I'll put a little bit right here. I have a natural dark spot like right there. So I always feel like I always feel like it looks like I messed up my makeup when really I didn't. Anyways, okay, so now let's go back in with the glitter glue. Going on the lid, I'm gonna put it in the inner corner as well. I'm gonna go into this velvet color, even though I feel like it might be a little dark, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. We can always put maybe another, like a topper on it. If it is too dark, I feel like I can use, ooh, I feel like I see some purple in there. I definitely see some bronze shade in there. Ooh, right here on the edge in the crease area. Oh, I'm gonna take a ref for 13 minutes. I'm gonna go into this pink. Yeah, the pink. I'm gonna go into the pink shade. It's called Satin. At least I think it's pink. Anyways, who knows? Who knows what shade it's gonna be when I put it on my eyes? All right, let's put that in the inner corner. So beautiful. I hope you guys can see it. Let's bring it up and over. Wow, it's really pretty. I thought it was gonna clash with that velvet color, but it's not. So let me take some of the satin, that pink shade. I'm gonna put it right here. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Sorry, guys. I just keep admiring. Hey, that's half the fun of makeup, just sitting back and admiring it. Nice. Now let's go back in with the same eyeliner. I am going to tightline tops and bottoms. I'm using the black from Odin's Eye. Okay. Cut lining is done. So, so pretty. It's time to go with the mascara. I'm going to use the same Fenty Beauty. Okay, you guys, those eyes are done. They look absolutely beautiful. Let's move on to the lips real quick, and then I can show you the final look, and then we can move over to the Cooltrals palette. I am going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Pout Spoken Lip Liner in Chai Tea. Okay, guys, now I'm going to go in with the lipstick, and this is the Fenty Beauty in Makeout Break. Ooh, so beautiful. Whew. Oh, I love these Fenty Beauty Slip Shine something or another. I'll link it below. But so, so pretty. I need to add a little bit more razzle dazzle to these lips. I'm gonna use the new NYX let's try it again. The new NYX Butter Gloss Bling in Bring the Bling. Say that 5 times fast. Oh my gosh. Anyways, all right. Let's just put a little bit of that on the lips. Ooh, it's got a little bit of glitter in there. Oh, stunning. Perfect. Perfection. Went perfect with these eyes. I'm going to spray the face real quick with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray in Ultra Matte. This one was just a travel size. Ulta had these on for like buy one, get one free a couple weeks ago. So okay, guys, the setting spray is dry. I can show you the final look. Okay, guys, that is 2 eye looks using the Cosmic Brushes Neutrals palette. Now it is time to move on to the Cooltrals palette. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it's time to get into the Cooltrals palette. I'm super excited for this one because this is a beauty. I am going to try to go through this particular palette pretty quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Stone Cold, and I'm going to put that as my transition. And just like with the Neutrals palette, I'm going to do 2 different eye looks as well. And then at the end, by the way, this is a Refer 16. Then at the end of the video, if my brain is functioning, I'll show you a side-by-side of both of the eye looks. Sometimes, you have good intentions, and then, sometimes your equipment and your editing, programs just they don't work right. They're not cooperating. They give you attitude. All right, so pretty. In the pan, it's giving me a brown, but when I look at it, it looks like a grayish, almost blue undertone to it. Anyways, all right, so now let's do something with the outer V area and the crease. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Grounded. I'm using a Refer 14, and let's see here. Let's put that on the outer edge here. Start to carve out that outer V. And then I'll probably, I'm going to bring it into the crease. Not very much kick up with these 2 shades that I just used, which is nice. All right, let's bring it into the crease a little bit. And I'm going to take that Grounded shade, I'm going to take it underneath the lower lash line. And I'm going to try not to make a goofy face, but I feel like it's the makeup law. Wow, that's a beautiful shade. I really like that Grounded color. It kind of looks like I don't know, like a purplish, like plumish, but deep, like a real deep plum color. I don't know. All right, anyway, so I'm going to take the first brush that I was using, the Refer 16. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just going to kind of blend just a little bit. Wow, super beautiful. Gosh, that is stunning. All right, so now I want to do something with I'm going to go into this Crave color. Yeah, this pink right here. I'm going to go into that. I am going to highlight the brow bone. Stunning, looking beautiful with the other 2 shades. I wasn't sure. Sometimes you're not sure if it's going to clash, especially because you don't know. Like, it looks like a certain color in the pan, and then when you put it on the eye, it's like a totally different color. You're like, what is happening here? Anyways, all right, so you know what? I'm going to stop there. I'm going to add the glitter glue. If you're not using glitter glue and you're using shimmers and, these chunky glitters and things like that, you need to be, or even metallics, you need to be using a glitter glue. It'll last longer. They'll be more vibrant. They won't fall all over your face at the end of the day. Yeah. All right, so now, oh man, oh my gosh, you guys, what can we go into? How about this shade right here? It's called Secret. I'm going to, it's really hard pressed in there though. I'm wondering if that's not a good move. I'm going to switch gears. This one's hard pressed in. It's more of like a topper to me. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Moonlight. Oh yeah, this one's a lot more soft. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the lid. Ooh, a lot of brightness there. Just keep tapping it in. So pretty. Okay, and then since I have that secret color on my finger, let's just go ahead and now let's top it. Just adding a little hint of like purple. There's some blue flecks in there. It's just calming down that silver is really what it's doing. Let's put a little bit in the inner corner as well. All right, I do want to deepen it just a little bit more. So I'm going back in with the Refer 14. I'm going to go back into the grounded color and I'm just going to hit the outer edge just ever so slightly. I'm just going to tap it right here and here. Let's add a little bit more depth back in. Ooh, so beautiful. Okay, I do want to do a little bit of razzle dazzle in the inner corner. Okay, even though I already did. I'm kind of scared of this reveal color. I think I used it previously. It was really super hard pressed in there. And then I think it's a multi-chrome too. So with those multi-chrome, you never know what you're gonna get. So let's just do a little tiny bit. This is a BH Cosmetics V16 brush. I think that's what that says. Let's just do a little. Let's bring it up a little bit. Okay, no, it looks nice. Let's take whatever's left over, if there is any. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm loving how that looks. I think it's really, really pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner. This is Essence, but first Espresso. I'm gonna tight line tops and bottoms. And then I'm gonna go back in with I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. Okay, you guys, the eye is done. The tight lining is on. The mascara is on. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now it is time to move over to this eye. And honest to goodness, I have no idea what I want to do with this particular eye. I want to use this shadow color so bad, but it scares me a little bit. You know what? How about I take this color right here? It's called Eternal. That one, we'll start with that one. Makes me a little bit more comfortable. Starting off with something light at first, then I can go in with that shadow color. I think I'm using a Refer 16. I'm gonna start that in my crease. I'm gonna bring it up as a transition. I did use that shadow color, I think in my first video, my first impressions video. And I do, if I can recall, I think it was easy to use. Like it wasn't too messy, it wasn't too muddy, and good grief is that shade absolutely stunning. I hope that you guys can see what I am seeing. It seems like it's got a pink undertone to it, doesn't it? Or maybe even a purple undertone. I don't know. I can't, it looks brown in the pan, but man, when I look at, well, okay, anyways, beautiful. Move on, move on, move on. Carrie, move on. Going to take a BK Beauty 202 brush. I am going to go into the shadow color right here. It looks like a gray to me. It does not look like a true black. I think it's gray. And you know what? I'm going to start to put that in the crease. Let's see. Okay, that's what that looks like. Really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take the first refer. I'm not adding any more. Let's just blend it out. Make it look nice and melted together. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, do I want to go into Eclipse? It's like a black with some flecks of glitter in there. All right, let's do it. You know, I'm using a JH40 brush. Ooh, now that one is powdery. All right, scare me a little bit. Okay, let's carve out the outer V. Oh my gosh, I hope this wasn't a mistake. I'm going to continue to just go in there real light and kind of carve this out and kind of blend it. I'm going to take it underneath. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the BK Beauty brush, the 202. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just going to kind of blend out a little bit, like right here. Okay, I need to go back, put these brushes down. I need to go back into the Eternal shade, and I need to kind of blend this all out just a little bit. It does look absolutely beautiful. Oh, I feel like I got a lot of. Let's just go in with the glitter glue. I am going to use AOA Studios Tacky Base. My norm, my norm. All right, let's put glitter glue on the lid, the inner corner. Okay, now, how about we go into Gravitate? That looks like a multi-chrome to me. Oh boy, and it looks dark. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. We're forging ahead. Ooh, okay. All right. Let's see here. We can always put a topper on this. If I feel like it's too dark, we can always put a topper and lighten it up, which is exactly what I think I'm gonna do. But that is really pretty though. It's pretty. Okay, so let's top it. Let's top it with this slate color. You know, I'm just gonna take my finger here. I'm not gonna add glitter glue or anything like that. I'm just gonna kind of, you know, just go right over on top of this, but I'm gonna tap. I'm not gonna, ooh, that is really pretty. That slate color is nice. Let's add a little bit more. Kind of to the middle. Ooh, that's so nice. I'm gonna take whatever's left over, if there is any, kind of pat it out. Ooh, that's nice. What are we gonna do with the inner corner? You know what? I like the reveal color. I like it. I like it for the inner corner. Previously when I used it the first time, I wasn't digging it as much for the inner corner, but I'm thinking that it's growing on me. All right, so I'm taking the BH brush again. Let's put that. I like how it's got some flecks of blue in there, so it kind of contrasts the purple a little bit. It's really pretty. Let's bring it up and over a little bit. Ooh. Well, I like that. Let's see if there's any left over. I'm just gonna, you know what? No, I'm gonna add more, and I am gonna put it as a brow bone highlight. Okay, you guys, that eye is almost done. I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner and the mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, the eyes are done. I think they look absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna do my lips really quick, and then I'm gonna show you the final look. I'm gonna go in with the Bite Beauty Raspberry Swirl Lip Gloss. I don't think they sell these anymore, you guys. I'm sorry. You might be able to find them on eBay. I'll link it below. If I can find it like on eBay or Mercari or something like that, I'll link it. I'm not lining or anything. Just going in. I love how it just gives a beautiful, natural, just flush of color and shine to the lips. It just enhances your natural lips. Just so beautiful. And it's so comfortable to wear on the lips as well. These were so good. I don't know why they stopped selling these. I guess, you know, Bite Beauty went out of business, but I think they stopped selling those before they went out of business. I could be wrong about that, but anyways. All right, I'm going to spray the face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. Okay guys, the setting spray is dry. I can show you the final look. Okay guys, this makeup look or makeup looks are complete. That is using the new Cosmic Brushes Nudetrals palette, Cooltrals palette. You guys, I really like these palettes. I think that the mattes blended beautifully. I think the shimmers are really, really nice. I think, you know, I don't know which palette, if you had your eye on one or the other. It just depends on what color story you prefer. Do you like a more cooler tone color story? Do you like a little bit more of like a warmer? Although, let me be clear, there is some cool tones in this neutrals palette. For example, like this green one that I used right here, this is a matte, this is like a cool olive green. So if I had said previously in the video or earlier in the video that this was a warm palette, there are warm shades in here, but there is some cool tones in here. So it just depends on which you know, color story, you know, you prefer. Let me open these up real quick, show them to you again. Yeah, it just depends. I mean, I chose to get both because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. And when you're paying $16 for shipping, it's like I better make this shipping worth it. Both palettes were $37, by the way. So anyways, you guys, comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you like my first two looks with the neutrals, or do you prefer my two looks that I just did with the Cooltrals? Do you like both? I like both. I can't really decide. If I had to pick, I may gravitate a little bit more toward the Cooltrals, but you know, both stunning, both beautiful. You guys, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did putting on this makeup. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.